Okay, so
We're back.
We're back, and what we're going to talk about now is this baby. Okay, these are probably the most sought after EVH 5153s in the 5153 lineup. It's a stealth, a 50 watt stealth. What makes it so different is, I don't know if you can see the combo here, but it was modeled after this. And I've always loved the 2x12 combo. You know that kind, right?
He loves the 212 combo.
6L6. Okay, but, so, as you can see, I'm using a Torpedo 2-note Captor X, and I'll explain all the details in the description of the video. But basically, we're testing this. And what we're testing is KAPLAN'S amp modification and repair service, which we'll also post a link to his thing. He did a mod on this that when I got it, I hated the blue channel. And that's where EVH's bread and butter is. Bread and butter's on the blue channel. So I was disappointed, and I'll show you why in a second. And what the mod he did was, he can, I don't want to tell you, well, he's better at explaining it than I will be, but basically what he did was he cleaned up this blue channel. As you notice, my gain is really low compared to most other stealths. I see most of the guys are running this at noon or 1 o'clock to get the good overdrive sound, the good gain sound. In this case, the mod helped lower the, you get more gain, but you get more articulation and clearer. You know that?
Yeah.
Do you know that? Yeah, so I already explained it to you.
Yeah.
But basically...
You're just trying to make it sound like my amp, so...
Well, what I'm trying to make it... Which he
that's
plays
all right, though.
He's a Marshall fanatic.
Yeah, but that's
you
okay.
You can see
that's
I have
okay.
a Marshall down here, too. So
yeah,
we're gonna be
that's only because he knows me.
We're going to be going over all this different shit. But for our first video, it's the EVH 5153
Yes, sir.
Stealth modded. Okay, I want to make that clear.
So we got all the dials adjusted here, and Andy... he likes Eddie Van Halen a little bit, so...
Well, why else would I get an
Yeah, and you can tell by the guitar and...
cabinet.
Yep, and everything.
And you don't even know what's in my shed yet. I got a bunch of EVH stuff, but I've been through them all. Let's put it that way. I've been through
let's
all
hear
these
something.
Okay,
show us how this thing sounds.
This is modded, and the gain's low. It's at about
10 o'clock. That sounds great, don't it?
I hated it before, I have to say. It just didn't sound... This is what I hated the most. You play something... When you turn down the volume on your guitar, you get that nice, clean sound.
It's usable.
Yeah.
It's usable, and you can use this blue channel all the way through everything, because all you got to do is just turn your volume down. You don't have to hit a pedal. You don't have to do any of that.
Right.
Yeah.
And, there's a lot of people who have to enhance it with an overdrive pedal. I don't know why, but I've always felt that if you're getting an EVH amp on the blue channel, you shouldn't have to do that. But people do it on the red channel. And if I ever felt like I needed an overdrive, I would just put it on the red channel.
And I do it just because I like Zakk Wylde.
Yeah.
And so I got the Zakk Wylde overdrive. So I have it in there. I don't use it very much, but it's there if I need it.
I don't think you would use it on this.
Yep. No, I don't think I'd need it.
But on your Marshall, you might, but... So I'm just one of those guys who doesn't believe in overdrive pedals. Your amp should give you that gain and if you want to shape it a little bit more, then I have a 10-band EQ, but for all intents and purposes, this is just straight through.
Yeah, EQ's off.
This is not, there's no EQ, it's just the blue channel and some settings that I'll post pictures of here.
And we're going straight out of this into the camera pretty much.
That's it.
Yep.
Added it into the Torpedo 2-note using a George Lynch EVH cab that he got from Eddie Van Halen. It's a greenback cabinet with 4 greenbacks in it, but we'll explain all that stuff later. Let's get to some sound samples. I just love this thing. So anyways, the mod sounds pretty
That sounds great.
But it's not about the playing, it's about the tone, right?
That's why we're here.
So anyways, but songs like this, let's do Unchained. I can't always trust that thing to be right in tune. But this one, so what I'm talking about is when you get to something like this. You know that?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff, or like even like Hot for Teacher, you know?
Oh yeah.
You're doing the couldn't get it to clean up like that before the mod.
No.
It would just
it was all or nothing.
It was gain. Even when I turned down the guitar.
Yeah, it was still fizz.
Which I got, actually, it's weird, is I got more gain and
it's more articulate.
It's more articulate.
Yeah.
It's clear. I turn it down, I get those clean sounds like Eddie got on the first album.
Right on.
You know, throughout his recording with rock days, but you get what I'm saying. It's that you can't get on the blue channel. Now, like I said, if I wanted more, I would just go to the red channel, and I can show you some mods. It hasn't been modded. Only the blue channel's been modded. Not the green, just the blue.
Well, why would you touch the green? The green's perfect.
I love the green channel on this. Better than the
combo. The green and the red. You know, most people that buy this use the green and the red, and I've heard so many people say that the blue channel is unusable on threads So you know, what Andy did is he made all three channels very usable.
Yes.
And this is the kind of stuff he likes to play.
What it does is it makes it really usable. You can still, by dialing back some stuff, you can definitely make it sound like the old one if you like the old one, the old before the mod. But the mod makes all your your high notes.
And not only that, it's now so versatile. And you could use it for country. You could use it for anything now. Yeah. Hee-haw! Woo!
But the thing is that as far as like when you're chugging on the lower strings, you can still get that. But you get the. still get that good, clean, articulate sound that you just couldn't get. Now, it was weird.
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo. The cuckoo clock is going on. I forgot about stuff like that.
You know,
it's 11 o'clock.
That sound means time's running out. It's time to give the wheel a final spin, Andy.
Okay.
On this thread,
what do you
because
wanna
we're gonna
hear,
do
Clyde?
another one. We're gonna do
One
another
more.
one after this.
Yeah, that's it.
So we're gonna cut this.
All right.
We're gonna post this because Andy promised you guys a week ago.
Yeah.
So
Longer than
that's
that.
why we're
2
here.
weeks. It's been about 2 weeks.